Okay, so let's see today how we can achieve this shape. I got a request to make a video on such design, especially on this side design, like how we can get it done. So let's see what information we have here. The width and the length, this is what we have, and the height is around 3.6. okay, and the inside opening is 6 by 4. So I have to make an exact copy of this, and the stone size over here is 1.7. So what I will be doing here is I'll be doing 1/4 over here. I'll just work on this 1/4 and then I'll just mirror on the other side. And for me it looks like kind of European prong setting, but the main idea is to get this design on the side. So for this I need to draw a pattern, and then I'm gonna do array along curve on surface. And before I do this I would need a surface which will be exact shape of this, so let's do that first. It's always good to have more images to make sure how exactly is the shape. Now for here, for example, here it's a bit dome from the side and it's going a bit up. Okay, it's like slant, it's not flat from top. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this up, this curve, let's say 3.6, the topmost, and this one over here, maybe this would be around 3.3, I guess, or 3.2. Yeah, should be good. Okay, so this dimension we don't need this anymore, so I'll just hide them, or I can just delete them. This is just for your information, what dimension we have to work with. And this curve I need them down as well, so yeah, should be like this. And one more thing you notice here, it's this part is outside compared to the edge on the top. So the middle part over here, it's a bit out, so you keep everything in mind when you make your curve. So let's draw a line from the quad to this quad over here and make a straight line. Okay, so we need to work on this. We need to explode them or rebuild them, let's say by 4, and we have to just bring it in a little bit. Something like this, you have to match with the design. And this guy should also move in. Yeah, that looks fine for me. And in case if you feel like the dome is a bit less, you can still move them in, or let this be out a little bit and let this go inside a bit. And now we work on the thickness. This is the most important part. So for 1.7 I would go with 1.5, or let's say 1.2, or what we can do here is we can get one diamond out, 1.7, and just move it, to the mid. Yeah, but the table has to be on the mid, so let's move the table down and we rotate this, so we know how much exactly we need to keep the depth. So I assume here 1.2 should be fine. This is already 1.2, so let's keep around okay, I feel 1.2 is good. So in case if you feel you want to make it less or more, you can do that anytime. And this thing over here should be 0.8, so I'm gonna offset 0.8 and then just move this a bit down because they're on the same level. So yeah, and if you wish to rebuild, you can do that anytime. This is what I keep doing it, number of points less is equal to number of headache less. So you always prefer to work with low points, always. You make it a habit. So actually this line which I just made over here, I would prefer, a bit down. There is some reason. I'm gonna explain that later on. So let's just bring it down. Let's bring it down by 0.2. Yeah, and we see later on why I moved it down. And we'll just make a straight line from here and we'll close this cross section. Yes, it has to be straight, so just trim this lines and join them together. So this is one join close curve. Then let's do a sweep one with this. Okay, that's it. We have a section ready here. Now the only thing I need to be sure about is the opening inside. As you can see here, the opening is a bit wider from this view, from this axis. So there's two options. You can either cut this out or you can do a sweep too. I believe sweep boolean difference would be nice, it would be much more better. And so we stick with this plan. We just do a boolean delete. And now what you need to keep in mind is this area is a bit less compared to this region over here. Okay, so and it looks like it looks like my walls are touching diamonds over here, so maybe I need to just move this a little bit inside. Okay, we're gonna do this later on, so just delete this one, this diamond. We don't need this for the moment. And now we're going to extract a middle line. Okay, so if I try to do an extract wireframe, that's not going to be a good idea because we did a boolean over here. So I would prefer something else. That is, in tools there's an option you can extract a middle line, and for that you need a surface and two curves. So extract the surface, duplicate border, one inside this and one inside this box, and the surface inside this, and we click on start. I hope I have the midline. If not, then I have to figure out why it's not good. Alright, so let's just rebuild this again, and let's put this inside the curve one and this one inside curve 2, and surface is already inside, and just click start, and there you go. I have the curve. So you see, most of the time rebuild is helping you out. So in case, if you find in a situation you don't know why it's not working or why it's not giving anything, remember, rebuild. Okay, it's like a refresh. When you rebuild some curve, rebuild any curve or surface, you're actually making it fresh, so they don't act as if they're hammered a lot, and they don't work actually. So refresh them with rebuild. So I have the curve, and let's just do the I would prefer to do an array polar. So let's just bring back the diamond here, 1.7. The reason I'm doing an array polar is that would be much more precise than the one gem on curve. So base point, this is the curve, but my axis is not good. So, and one more thing is I need to figure out, yes, this is my actual midline, so yes, again, and base point, we're gonna set it from here. Curve, looks like we are short over here. You see the diamond is out. So I guess I need to do sweep one again, and this time I have to take the inside curve because there's not enough room there for the diamond to set. So everything is delete. Let's do it again. It happens sometimes, if you don't have the right dimension, you tend to be in a wrong way. So let's just keep this curve as our center stone size, okay, which is 6 by 3. So I'm gonna work with this. So let's do sweep one, and there you go. Yeah, like I said earlier, in case if you feel like you need to change any width or something, you can do that. Okay, and in case if you feel like this is not right, you can always change it. For example, let's see the original curve we have. So this was the original curve we had with us, for the measurements. But if you see here, this is bit out and this one is bit inside. So what we should do here, okay, we can do here is we can just extract the surface, and we can do a manual sweep too. So this will make sure this is actually matching to this curve over here. I'll just show you a short example, but normally that should not be a problem, because when you work with the stone size, you are working on the right direction. I mean, so far now what I've done here is good. I don't see that I don't see any reason like I have to match with this curve, but this is according to the information. So let's ignore this curve. Yeah, so let's just lock it, keep it how it is, and let's move ahead. So now I can extract the midline, because there's no boolean inside, there's no boolean operation here. This is the midline, and this is the diamond over here. And just to confirm if I need to rebuild, but I feel like this is not that bad. So let's just select this, and you do a base point and you do a divide. But yeah, wrong view. I was on the wrong view, so I'm just do it again. Rotate. No, I think I choose the wrong one again. So the one I need is this one, array long curve. Okay, so base point, F4, select the path. This is the path. What happened? Okay, base point, click the path, and then here's the trick. You have to, I forgot this, I completely forgot it, my bad. Number of items should be 10. And now this is a bit tricky because I took this and it's not on surface, it's not gonna orient on the surface. So cancel, go back to this array curve, array along curve on surface. So select the object, press enter, base point, select the curve, select the surface, and there you go. Now it's orienting on the surface. And then you have this option divide. Okay, so we're gonna divide this by 10, and there you go. So in case you want this stone to be here in this position, you would need to change the point of the curve. Okay, and how do you do that? You select in curve, there's an option called change the direction, which is over, or where is it? Why does it happen to me all the time? Okay, it was here, it was supposed to be here. I don't know why is it lost. So bad, I'm so bad with this. Okay, direction, it's called there. Yeah, I got it. See, it's good to remember the name. I need this on quad. Yes, there you go. I hope it's done. Let me just confirm again. Endpoint, no, it's not yet done. And why am I not able to find it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Change direction, change. Where is it? Here. Adjust close curve seam. Click here and move it to quad. And then you surely need to rebuild this, because when you do this, you know, you're actually messing up with the point. So base point, curve, surface, divide, everything stays the same, and as you can see now the stone is down over here. So this is what exactly we wanted. And now let's move it down and we do the boolean operation. I need to have a look at the images I have. All right, cool. So they are actually at the edge, so that's fine. We are on the right track, hopefully. Okay, so once you have your diamond, what you need to do here is use the cutting option. I prefer to keep this 60%. You can see here how much it is. So 60, yeah. And there is an option, you know, if you want to see a live boolean, you can always do this. You can keep this boolean on and you click on the surface, so you can see actually what's really happening over here. Yeah, I feel like this has to go a bit up, yeah, somewhere like this. And one thing I forgot is to move this diamond down. So yeah, MSR, and just move it down. See, I'm using an MSR here, I'm not using the move here and this, just dragging it down. The reason behind is they are not on the same axis. You know, the C-plane is straight and this is, you know, if I move it completely down, you would know why I'm using an MSR here. So keep this in mind. Okay, you see here, if I would have move it down directly from the move direction with the move command, I would not end up with this. So you have to be careful with the orientation. Okay, so MSR, press shift, so you go exactly 0.3 down. All right, so select them again, and That's it. So this would be our first cutout for the setting. Now if you feel like this is way too deep or whatever, you can control this, there's not a problem with that. Okay, now let's come back to the shape over here, this one. So this shape over here, we need to work on it. We need to design it in a way that when we orient them, it's sticking to one prong, one diamond at a time. Or we can do a curve UV, but before we do anything, we need to trace this shape. So let's work on it. Control lock, get the shape over here, and don't forget this is your actual diamond, so you're gonna make 1.7 and make sure this is sitting inside the circle. Actually it's a bit bigger, slightly bigger, so I'm gonna unlock and then I'm going to scale it accordingly. And I'm not even sure if it's, yeah, I can see the diamond is ending over here, so scale it a bit more. Yeah, hopefully now this is setting, this is inside the region. So lock this one and just work on this shape. Okay, don't worry about the shape over here. Okay, you just need to make sure you're matching with the shape, because we are zooming it so much, you don't have to be exactly the same shape. It's fine if it's a bit outside or inside, it's not a problem at all. The only thing you need to worry about the shape, it has to be symmetrical. Even if you see here, this is not even symmetrical, this is, it's a handmade, so obviously you're not gonna have it symmetrical, so don't worry about this. Okay, I'm just trying to fix the shape. And if you have your mirror history option on, you should be able to see the difference on both sides. Okay, so don't forget that. Alright, fine. So this looks good. Just over here I need to fix a little bit. And here, you can have it straight, or it's up to you how you want to end up the shape. And for some reason my history is broken, so I'm gonna mirror this again on the other side. Yeah, I didn't move together on this end, so that's why it's broken. Alright, so this again has to be on the same level, because we might have some problems. So both sides, and just try to flatten this up, or you can just boolean this. Okay, so let it be how it is right now, and let's just work over here. I'm going to mirror again here, and curve over here. Alright, delete Okay, so actually it should end up over here, but I have extended this bit more, so I'm just gonna wrap it over here. Yeah, that's fine. So we have this pattern, and the next thing we're gonna do here is bring it to the front, bring it to this view. Okay, looks good. Now here's the trick. What you can do here is, once you have this, let's make a copy. Let me show you the UV way, okay, how I would do this with curve UV. Create UV, click on it, press enter, copy this, paste this shape over here from the base to the center, and then rotate. Mid. All right, so let's just scale it. I know this is out, but that's fine. And now what we have to do here is, okay, if you're working on a quarter, make sure this is ending up exactly on the end. Okay, so to figure it out, we're gonna apply this with this position, or we're gonna divide this one of this line. We're gonna divide this line, and then we move it to the center of each line, let's say mid of each line, not the center. So divide by 10 segment, that's right. All right, or maybe split. Yeah, no, split, yes. Why am I not getting a points? Let's do a divide again. Divide. Yes, split, no, mark, and yes. Okay, yes, this is what I need. Okay, but in this case, this has to be 11, I guess. Yeah, 11. Okay, so move this from the center. Why 11? Because if you start from here, from 0, you go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. But then this 11 meets over here again, when it's on the surface. So that's why 11, not 10. Okay, see, there's a reason. So center to the point, and I'm gonna apply this and see if it's exactly matching to one of the diamond over here. Okay, hopefully not here, or maybe here, any of these two diamonds. So apply, and you click here. Yeah, you see. But then now I see that it's actually going beyond its limit. So maybe this would not be a right idea, or maybe I need to just scale it a bit. Copy. Oh wow, there's a big difference. Okay, so I think this will not work. This should work actually, but let's try again. Let's not just leave it here. Let's try to scale it up. Yeah, that's way too much, but let's see. Copy, copy, and copy. So what happens, this is the mother design, and the kits, they're gonna stretch out when you scale as well. Alright, and I forgot there was this which I didn't copy, so what should I do now? copy center to the point, and then I rotate and I bring it down. I try to match. Yeah, I know it's going out, but then it's fine. Okay, so copy from the point to this next 3 points, select them and let's apply them. But if I do an apply here, probably it won't fit in the right area, so I need to do a boolean curve, boolean difference, and for that I would prefer individual, when I won't go all together. Let's try all together, and then if it works good, then we don't have to do individual. So that's it. Click 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 click. Yeah, that's it. These are the region we want, and we say all. Okay, so copy to clipboard, undo, group or lock it, and then paste and unlock only this curve over here. Sorry, unlock, not undo. Unlock selected. This is what I want, so select them all, and now we're gonna apply this on the surface. Yeah, no success. I guess I was wrong. I was wrong with the divide option. Sorry. Yeah, this is fine, but just that we need to do the divide again. So no problem. We go back and select the points, delete, and then we divide again with 10, enter. But then I don't want this point here, but let's try. Let's just try. Okay, it happens sometime, you work with the plan, the plan doesn't work, and you are really out of your mind. Fine, let's copy, undo, paste, move from the center to the point. So okay, here I would need a center from the mid to the point. If I get this right, then we are on the right track. I hope so. Move from the intersection to the point. What was it? Okay, yeah, that was the move. Yeah, because this was the original one. So let's just keep this here, or let's do a copy. Let's see if they are intersecting. They should intersect. If not, then we need to scale it a bit. So point, this time I'm working on the other side, 4 of them, and then I just do a scale 1D. Yeah, that should be fine, and then just apply this on the surface. And what happened, I did a create instead of apply. My bad. As I told you, when your plan is not working, things happens. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Apply, this is the apply, and this is the surface. Okay. No, it's not working. So where am I with this guy? Okay, actually it was on the no. Surely we need to rebuild the surface. This is not a good surface anymore. 12 by 4 by 3 by 3 view. Okay, and create UV. Do we have any difference? I don't know. Let's try. Apply. Yeah, much better, but the position is not correct. Yeah, as I can see, the position is not correct. So this position is actually on a right position. So just get rid of this curve and let's do this again. Let's do the boolean of this 4 curves. Curve, and then we do a boolean. Click. Yes, and we say apply, and we are almost there. But the thing is, if you see here this diamond, this should actually end up here, the midline over here. So I don't know why really it's my bad again. This was the previous one which we didn't fix it. So this is actually correct, but this, okay, I got it. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry for this. Okay, so this is the one. Let's just move from the int to the center of this box, which is over here. But we don't want this to be on the mid. We want this mid over here. So let's just, to be quick, I will just draw a circle from from 2 points, and I'm going to move from the center to this center over here. Yeah, and now I will have to copy this and scale in case if they are not on the right distance. Okay, I hope this time it's gonna be fine. I hope so. Curve boolean. See, my calculation, they were all right, but it's just that sometimes you make one single mistake and then you don't figure out, and then when you figure out you forget something else and you end up again with a mistake. So hopefully this should work. Copy to clipboard, undo. Let's just log them, paste using this box. Yes, this one over here. I'm gonna apply and click here. There you go, perfect. Yeah, perfect. You can see now they're all corresponding with the diamond, so we are good here. Now the only thing I need to do here is to trim it, and I can just offset the surface inside. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. In fact, I can just delete one of these over here, so I just need to do the same on the other side. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, but before I do this, solid. Okay, do you remember I said earlier that I need to keep a bit point 2 down? The only reason was, because when you do an offset now, it's gonna end up upside, like, one of the surface will be going up because it's concave. It's not gonna be straight, so I'm gonna show you what really happens. So solid, yes, distance is 0.8. You're gonna flip the direction and you click here, and yes, as you can see here, if I hide this surface, you see they are moving down. This is what I was talking about. They should be up on the uh, yeah, on the same level. So what we're gonna do now here is we're not gonna use a solid option, but instead we're gonna do it manually. We're gonna loft it. We're gonna offset this first, okay, with the solid option now, and then once we have the other surface, we're gonna scale it up a bit. This is something you cannot do with the solid option, so just move it up like this. And if you wish to, however, here you see this is what you're gonna cut it out, so you're on a safer side here, so that's fine. So just move this two surface side aside, and you make it a solid. Oh, shit, yeah. And there's an easy way. Okay, there's if you wish, to remove this one of this pattern and then just use this, when you mirror, or I would just trim it here. I will just boolean this from the center, so we don't have to worry about that, but that's going to be on a later stage. So let's first make a surface out of it, a curve over here, yeah, something like this, and we do a sweep 2 over here and join. Just make sure they're close. Yes, they are. And here we need to make sure they're all right. Yep, cool. So once we have this, we only need to have the top what do you call it, the top poly surface. I mean this one, you don't need any of these now. So you have an option. What you can do, you can delete this completely and you just draw the one missing poly surface, which is this section over here, or you can just extract this surface and this surface and you join it over here directly. You can just do a loft and it should be fine. But I think it would be yeah, let me show you both. So just extract this, delete, extract this as well, delete, and then we're gonna do a loft here, surface loft. Is that loft? Yes, it's loft. It's not continuous point, so I don't know why it's not, but cool. Let's do this. Border, and then we do a loft. Yeah. Oh shit, this is so bad. Rebuild. Oh wait, okay. 12. You see that? 2 2 2. It's ridiculous. 3 and 3. Review and okay. I'm still not happy with that, so let's just rebuild this curve itself. So yeah, and loft. But when you do a curve rebuild, there are chances that they don't join it sometimes. as it didn't do this here. All right, the just F this surface and just make another one with this section over here. Why is it blue? Okay, we are on the wrong side. This is the right view, and this is what I was looking for. So from end to end, hello, 3 points, end to end, and probably yeah, this should be fine over here. Okay, this is what you need, and you do sweep 1. Okay, and once you have this, and you have this as well, or what you can do here is okay, let's see this. Let's just do the cutout. You do a cutout. Go back to the picture. What is it? There's a metal here in this on the center between 2 diamonds, or there's not. Well, if you don't put a metal would be nice, but this thing over here has to be cut out as well. Okay, I got this. So let's do another cutout, which is select this one, and we do between the diamonds. Yes, exactly, but the middle one, yes. And you take the sharp one, but it should be upside down. So we can change it. Okay. I don't know why we don't have it, so just make one, not a problem. Rotate 180, sharp down, sharp down. Okay. Make sure. God. Okay. Feels like we are not on a right track, so I have to skip this, and I need to go back to the basic, the extracting one, and let's just work with this. Yeah, I know it's painful, but yeah, join this. Okay, we don't need this anymore, so just delete this, get rid of everything. Surface, what happened? Delete, yeah, just delete. Alright, sure, you got a phone call and I was out of my track. So lock it here, and lock this as well, and the only thing we have here now is these 2 surfaces. Move it aside, then you can just extract them, you know, in order to boolean them. Okay, so explode and then you untrim, explode and you untrim, and this guy over here has to be mirrored and trimmed again. So that's it. Hopefully this should work. Hopefully, not sure. And yeah, I feel it's still short, but we're gonna extrude the surface up. Well, actually, if I just extract this surface, I don't really have to do all these things. So let me try this. Unlock, select it, extract this surface, delete, and yeah, if you see the sideway, you know, they got a nice what do you call it, nice strength when they are connected to each other. And the only thing I need to take care is about the down position. So what I can try here is I can offset the surface, but if I do that again, it's gonna offset from here, so that's not a good thing. So I need to split this surface till here, let's say, and then I just do an offset surface, solid. Let's keep it 0.6. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's good, but I'm still not happy with this. Yeah. Okay, now we almost got it there. We almost got it there. Undo and just hide them. Maybe we might need this. Oh, look what I've done. I didn't made a copy of it. So okay, what should I do now? Is go back and keep the copy with it. Copy, redo everything, and paste it. So unlock, select it, unlock, select it, and you join this with them. So they are one. Okay, yeah, so this is good over here. Okay, so this has a connectivity over here. We can just fillet this edge so it won't seem like, you know, it's big chunky or something. Select all, and yeah, that's fine, should be good. Yes. Okay, and last thing, why is it two separate surface? Okay, the fillet didn't work out very well. Okay, yeah, this is good. What's next? Okay, we need to do the same cutout on the other side. So hold on, let me have a look at here if this corresponding. No, they're not corresponding. So what we can do here for this one is we just select the diamonds and we go with this thing over here. Hopefully this should work. Yep. Hold on, there was how was it? Yeah, it's one in the middle of the diamond, so my bad, I have to use the other one, not this one. So yes, and has to be this one, half round. Okay, I don't know why it's upside down, but let's see if we have something upside down. We don't have anything. There are so many patterns here and none of them is matching to what we want. Channel, no, let's keep standard. Why they are upside down? And there's not even an option to flip them. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do here? I don't know. Let's try again. Let's try again. Wow, why are you guys upside down? Channel, no. Okay, let's flip it. Select it and you go round and round. Explode it, join it, rebuild it. Okay, I'll rebuild and yeah, join whatever, half. Yeah, yeah, added. Yeah, you see now. Yeah, all right, cool. Finally. Okay, I would rather stick with this. Yes, that's it. Looks good. Or in case, you know, if you need to adjust, you can do it on your whatever you like. Yeah. So take a box, cut this out, chop it, and do the same over here. Take a box and or actually, you know what, there's a better option over here. So apply and that's it. We are done with that. Okay, so that's it guys. Now this thing over here, this bottom will set separate, so we don't have to do anything, or you can just trim it, you know, using this curve, and everything else should be deleted. So select curve and you only keep the you know the things which you might need it again. So everything else go delete, and we hide this one, we unlock this as well, and we group hide them, group and hide. Okay, select points. Sorry, delete everything else, delete, and hide this. Okay, so for me it's good. I don't know how the setter's gonna set, but then there is enough metal to hold the stone. And in case if he feels like, you know, there has to be a metal here, because I'm not so sure about this setting, we can just, you know, cut this uh, cut this area here, and then we keep some metal there. Okay, otherwise it's looking fine. it's good. Or if you still feel like, you know, this cutout here is going upward, we can still control this. We can stretch them instead of scaled 1D. What I did earlier was scale 1D, so you guys can use the stretch command over here, so you know what exactly has to, you know, rise up. So that's fine. And if you just hide, all right, sorry, if you just remove the stones, I mean, this is not bad, this is perfect for me. It's cool. I mean, this should not be a problem for setting. So I hope this works. If not, if I get any feedback, you know, for the setting. And do you guys remember I told to keep a bit lower? So this is why, so that I can just draw a line and then I can just boolean it. Okay, flip it and boolean difference. Okay, last and not the least is, if you don't have the curve here, there's always extract iso curve to help you out. Copy option, yes. Invert, lock, and you do untrim all, yes. And we do an invert, minus 0.8. Yeah, that's it. And we save this. Wow, all this time I haven't saved anything. Hide, unlock, hide. Oh, what happened here? Unlock, select it, select, hide, and that's it. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any question, do let me know. If you missed something out, go back, rewind, and watch again. Or if you want to ask me something in the video you haven't got it, you have to mention with the time, so you know I would know what exactly where exactly you didn't get anything. Okay, practice and hit the like button if you like it, and subscribe to my channel, and please visit my other videos and have a go. Cheers, have a nice day.